Cornhuskers. The Cornhuskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quickly complete. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He lets it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. They'll try it over the left side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. And then
breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Unloads quickly. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, great. That is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Under fire. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the grab at the 10. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazzu! And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Imagine how this outcome is going to impact social media this week. One side ready for a parade, the other ready to hit the panic button.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Good little pickup there through the middle. It's Blue. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough with the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Washington State lines up quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Plucks it out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted. Touchdown, Washington State. The defense putting points on the board.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
Turning it on! They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Manning. Showing off the arms. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field, just to execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get outside. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Cougars. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's going for the big play. He's got it on the right. There he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cougars! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's caught. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Dozier. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Rides the back and leaves it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's blue. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this second and short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on second down. Give to the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Man, too little, too late. Where was this earlier in the game? They could have used that explosive play earlier when this game was close, but obviously these guys are still out here. They're still competing. They're going to keep fighting until there's zeros on the clock, but they need more plays like that earlier in games moving forward.
And the Huskers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that...
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close.